Hello, friends. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you, my brothers and sisters, wherever you are? This is Kohera Senior on this Sunday. Once more back to you and share and say hello. Let me hope that each and every one of us is very okay. We are peaceful. Today is a Sunday. And people are in church. Today I did not attend the church. I had worked so much yesterday. In fact, Sarah had overworked me yesterday in the harvest. This morning I was very somehow dizzy and and very somehow I had no mood to go to church. And thank you very much for those who actually shared with us yesterday. Uh, you ladies, sometimes I expect you to support me a bit. You are always favoring your sister Sarah. Me, I don't know. And even Dennis Koye cannot support me. I don't know where Kefa is. So, anyway, let me always agree with you as long as there is love and peace and harmony. Actually, it is so nice that we keep on going like that. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for sharing and actually for subscribing. We are moving. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today uh, I'm a bit perplexed. I'm a bit feeling that we share about the kind of lifestyle which is actually taking place down there at Nyabohanse. In Nyabohanse, currently, things are not doing well there. People are not peaceful. People are not going together. There is actually a conflict. And actually, that is what I need. I feel like we share and talk. One may think that maybe I'm not a reactor, but that is a kind of a lifestyle. And that is my line. And also, there are some culture. There is some culture. All Koreans share the same culture, and I can see there are some cultures which are being broken down at Nyabohanse, and I'm appealing to all YouTubers who actually meet me on this platform to support me so that maybe we focus and see what we can do. Ladies and gentlemen, you remember some times back when there was a very serious conflict between my son Mara and Masubo. I tried to intervene. I even volunteered to steer a committee which could bring peace down there between Masubo and my son. And but some people opposed me and criticized me negatively. They thought maybe I was to benefit from anything else. No, that was not the case. Remember, I am a father, and wherever there is a father, there should be peace. Once a father sees that there is something going on which may actually bring conflict and disturb peace, he has to look for a way of maybe bringing things to normal. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, There are events which have taken place at Nyabohanse, which actually do not augur well with our cultural norms. And I feel I should mention and try to advise our youth, in fact, to not misuse social media. Some of the youths are misusing this platform, YouTube, by breaking the rules and regulations and the ethics of the Korean community. For example, these young girls, the youth, the young girls, there is a time when Masubo was complaining that there are ladies who go to the river and remove their clothes daytime, washing when the children are passing, children coming from school, everybody. And these people are washing in the name of making a video. And some of the ladies, I understand, are very mature people. That is actually a very, very, very bad example. That one is very much uncultural. It is very much opposite in the way of life the Korean people are supposed to lead. As a lady, in our tradition, the first and the foremost good behavior is actually to take care of your nakedness. Your nakedness. You can bear with me that in Korean culture, when you abruptly go and find women talking in a group, when they are many, you surprise them. The first thing they do is actually to recollect their legs. They bring together their legs, they prepare their clothes. So the nakedness of a Korean woman is very sensitive. That is the part which is too far to be seen by anybody. But now, I'm wondering that our ladies can take their own photos and send their nudes to Europe. Our ladies can actually export their nakedness for money. I'm wondering that a whole Korean girl can dare remove all her clothes and show herself to the whole world. To the whole world. That look, this is the way I am. Young ladies, don't misuse social media. Don't misuse the cameras. Don't misuse the little education you have, thinking that now you are a European, you can walk naked in here, down here at Nyabohanse. That is very uncultured. I think those are the same girls who were abusing me when I tried to reconcile my son with Masubo. Now, look, I and you, shame on you. Everybody now has seen you. And more and other things, queer things you are doing in the name of a Korean girl. You are not a Korean girl. We shall, in fact, we as elders, we are supposed to have a special meeting and talk about some of these queer characters you are trying to inject into our youth. This is very bad. Thank you. Let it be there. Whoever understands. Korean ladies, you going to school does not mean that you have to abandon your culture. Going to school, that is about education. That is not an inborn nurturing character you have to grow with. You have your parents, you have your people. How do you remove your clothes and sell yourself? I'm told the whole world has seen that particular girl, and I think she knows herself. Me, I don't know her name, but I have seen in social media here so many comments about the lady. It is very embarrassing, and I'm also blaming even the parents. How can you allow your little girl, your young girl, to even if you are poor like you sell your body for money? That is very embarrassing. Okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. May I go to the second item? And actually, this one concerns the continuous trend of events which are taking place down there at Nyabohanse. There have been so many arrests. The Nyabohanse villagers, the Nyabohanse community is actually complaining that my son's family is oppressing them. They are complaining. I have had so many complaints. Remember, I also have my sons, the other sons that are living down there. I had told you, my people are living, apart from Marwa. I have my children are living there. So the community is complaining about actually what the so-called my counterpart husband, how he is mistreating the Korean community around down there, always arresting the youth, or always beating people. Like yesterday, they were beating a certain young man, tearing his jacket, luring him into crime. I don't know what had happened. Even if somebody has wronged you, that is not the approach. Must you beat that person like that? Eh? Now, if you are using brutality, if you are using physical confrontation, what do you expect? If, for instance, if you confront somebody on the road and they put an outcry and his people come, what do you think will take place? Why do you take the law into your hands? Even if someone has wronged you, there is a proper channel. Why are you oppressing those people like that? Let me, whoever will blame me, just blame me, but let me talk this way. May I advise my son Marwa? Marwa is the pillar of that family. Marwa, please, I humbly tell you, as you are your father, I am your father. Whether you go to heaven, whether you do what, let me tell you, those people who surround you are tarnishing your name. Those people who surround you are actually showing the whole world what kind of a person you are. Marwa, please, apply leadership, apply wisdom. Okay, it is good. You have introduced YouTube and the people are enjoying, but must they be oppressed? Must they be blackmailed? Must they be beaten? Must they be, must they walk on knees just to, does your family want people to go and pray them? That is, remember, my son, home is always home. Wherever you are, wherever you will be, you must come down to Nyabohanse when the days come. Don't think that you are not going to be old. Days will tell you and you will come. And my son, let me tell you, money is not so valuable than your neighbors. Can you value your neighbors? Let me tell you that one day your house will catch fire. And there are the same people whom your family is making subjects who will put off that fire. Let me tell you that when your horse will get stolen, they are the same youths who will follow the footmarks and bring back your horse. Let me tell you, my son, that when Maisha, your son, one day will drown in that small river, it is the same people, the same neighbors who will rescue that young son from drowning in the water. So why all this cry? There is actually an outcry. Maro, please listen to me. I know you may think the way you think, but I'm saving you. Those people who are surrounding you are tarnishing your name. Remember, Marwa, you are born from leadership homes. Let me say the two homes, my home and your mother's home. You can remember your uncle, Paul Muitakerario, has been a DC, a district commissioner, a very good administrator for so many years in the government. And yet he came back, he became a member of county assembly representing his people. It is because of his good public relation. Come down to your other young uncle, Joseph Muita Kerario, has been a chief, a senior chief for a long time, nurturing and actually leading people. Come to my home. Your home here is a very, very big home. Remember, it is your home which has the member of parliament, the current. Kitayama is, Maro Moisori is my brother. That is my stepfather's son. His father is my uncle, really uncle. So the same blood of leadership. Maro, can you show leadership? Can you show wisdom? Don't subject the people who nurtured you when you were young. Don't subject the people, the homes which you are going for lunch. When you used to come from school for lunch, when the mother is not around, you go eat, go back to class. Marwa, don't overlook the people, your friends, your colleagues, your age mates, whom you grew together. Please, can you stop? I know it is not you. Those people who surround you are actually finishing you. Remember, my son, you never know tomorrow. You sometimes may find that, okay, you are an international figure, you qualify, you are a national figure, you qualify, you will sometimes come back at home and the people will need you to lead them. You could be a governor, you could be a member of parliament in the future. But now, if you are not staying well with your immediate neighbors, if you are not if you are not a role model, how do you think they will take you? How do you think they will talk about you? Who will sell you out? Who will sell your policies? You can be anything. Our blood, the Kohera blood, is very aggressive and very brave, and actually we don't fear anything. If we mean to do anything, we can do. Academically, spiritually, and even physically. So please, I'm warning you as a son. But you either take it or leave it. But later on, you will come to remember my words. My son, make it a stop. That kind of relationship, bad relationship, which is going around in your villages at Nyabohanse, please find the mode of bringing peace and harmony so that you can stay with your people, so that when your son Maisha comes back, Maisha can be running with his age mates around there. Let those people who pretend to be your fathers not destroy you. They are not your fathers. They have no any blood. They have no connection with you. They are not. So they could be in another way around finishing you politically and socially. They could be tarnishing your name so that you become nobody in the community. You must be very wise. You must open your minds and see what is happening, because already you have constructed a permanent asset which you will never remove from that at Nyabohanse. Nyabohanse is actually your home. So my colleagues, YouTubers, if you feel I'm wrong in what I'm talking, you are free to comment. If you feel what I'm advising, because the Nyabohanse fraternity has brought a lot of shame to the whole world. They are always quarreling. They are always arresting what? They are always beating who? They are always washing naked. They are always sending in their nudes. I mean, where do we go? So please, not unless you are mad, you criticize me. But me, those are my personal opinions as a father. And Marwa, remember, blood is thicker than water. I am your father. I am your father. Somebody somewhere is finishing you, socially, politically, and even economically. Misusing the amount of money you have brought to finish you. Finishing you through the neighbors, the people, the mothers who were giving you food when you were young. Don't just come, get big, and then now you sit back and see that those people are useless. No, 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 no. No, that is not the way. You will find a friend who will one day rescue you from those people. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, if I have said wrong, that is what I feel. I felt like actually vomiting. Let me venting, and let that thing. But Nyabohanse people, please, don't ashame our community. In culture, the Korean cultural norms are always sharing, loving one another, supporting one another, defending one another, and giving the poor. If somebody is coming to just to beat a person that he is trespassing, where is that law in our custom that somebody can trespass? Trespassing to do what? Where is that law of trespassing in our culture? Those are the people who even tie hands in their back where they came from. You cannot, those are the people who you cannot even enter their compound. They tie even hands. They put ropes on the hands that this hand can cross to some. That is not happening in Korea. That one we shall oppose it to the strongest terms. That is very bad. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me stop there, and maybe again beg you to subscribe and actually like, share, and comment. But Nyabohanse is burning.